channel. My name is Amy. On today's episode, we are going to be talking about teamwork in the workplace. Teamwork in the workplace. First, understanding the principles of teamwork. What's the most important part about teamwork? What do you think is the most important part about teamwork? Trusting. If I do not trust you, we cannot work together. So trust is the most important part about teamwork. First, while you have your staff together at work and you're trying to figure out why they are not cooperating with each other or collaborating and working together as a team, the reason is they don't have trust or respect for each other. The moment they respect and trust each other, they will work very well as a team. Being a team and being a group are two different things. We can have a group here and we're just talking about, we just get together, we're just a group talking. But if we're a team, we have a goal. There is a goal, so we have to work together, whether we like it or not. That's why I said the trust and the respect is important because we all have a goal. For a group, not necessarily. You don't have to. How do we build that trust and improve communication within teams? Building that trust is important. Saying what you mean and meaning what you say. As a manager or as an administrator, you want to be firm with the things you say and firm with the things you do. Make sure that your staff understand you clearly and they are not worried about the things you are saying, that they're not paying any attention to you. Because if they don't trust you, they don't respect you, they won't listen to you. They won't do what you're asking them to do because, oh, she just said, do this, or he just said, do that. They're not going to follow through. So you want to make sure they trust you. And how do you do that? Roles, making sure things are done as expected. If and when you have multiple staff, they all have their roles and responsibilities. Make sure everyone has a role and task that they're expected to do, and you trust them to do that. The moment you trust them to do that, the staff would have to rely on the fact that they are counting on me to do what's expected of me. I want you to know if I say I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. You don't have to think about, is she going to come through or not? I tell you I was going to do it, I'm going to do it. So the moment both staff and management understand that they have to do what they're expected to do, they will trust each other more. They will rely on each other more and they can collaborate because, he's going to deliver. I will work with him. We can work together. They can develop problem solving and decision making skills as a team. You know what they say, two heads are better than one. If I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, what do I do? How do I figure this out? When I talk to somebody else about it, it's always, why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? Sometimes we just need somebody else to bounce our idea or thoughts or opinion. We just need someone to talk to and share that with, just to help us with that decision or help us with that problem. They may have the solution, they may not, but just sharing, they may have ideas that would now help you with the solution. So sometimes you want to work with your team that way. That will help with problem solving. It doesn't just only work in the workplace, it works in your personal life as well. Problem solving, being a team player, always be willing to support, to compromise. Let's get together, let's work together for a common goal, common good. Handling conflict. When you respect each other, you will know how to handle conflict. You will know how to de-escalate any situation that comes up. You have to learn how to do it. Self-control. This channel is a faith-based channel, and every time I I bring up something in regards to what needs to be done in our personal lives or in the business, it always comes around the fruit of the spirit. I have I have made just a handful of videos before this one, and every time I talk about something that is needed for for your business or the workplace or your personal life, I am drawn every single time to the fruit of the Spirit. Because with the fruit of the Spirit, everything is great, everything is wonderful. So I would say the moment you're able to do that or possess the fruits and be these things, de escalating issues, problems, you know, the need to be a peacemaker, the need to want things to just work and compromise and, oh no, we can work this out, be willing, is there. Is there. It just comes naturally. You don't have to work so hard or bend backward to just compromise because this person wants this or that. The willingness to compromise or collaborate immediately is there. That's why I said the fruit of the spirit just keeps coming up every time I think about how to handle conflict or issues or not working together in the workplace and outside the workplace. So just keep that in mind. Once you have that, working together and de-escalating issues and problem solving, those things, they come with ease. They come with ease. So I would encourage you to read up on that. And I mean, if you want me to talk more about, it's from the book of Galatians. If you want me to talk more about that, I can incorporate. And like I said, this channel is based on faith, in as much as we talk so much about business and the workplace and growing out. Before we can build a business and grow all of these things, we do have a personal life, and we don't want to leave that aside while we're trying to take care of the business aspect of it. Because if I'm not in a good place, or I'm having issues, I have no self-control, I am not kind, I am not patient, it's going to interfere with every single thing I do in the workplace. So you see the reason why I brought that up. They go hand in hand, and we need that in order to live a purposeful life. Thank you for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope that your team working together and collaborating and being productive and motivating each other, that's what we need. We need to be more productive and work together. Let us work together and support each other. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you do come back. Have a good day.